Keek on the mic, keek on the mic, keek on the mic, keek on the mic. People, this the intro. Sacramento, California, born and raised. In Antelope is where I spend most of my days. Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you also follow me on all my social media platforms to stay connected with all Keek on the Mic news. A couple of announcements before I go any further in today's episode of Keek on the Mic. Like I just posted on the YouTube community page earlier this morning, I will be going live for round one of the 2023 NFL draft on Thursday, starting at 4:30 p.m. PST. So make sure you come join the fun. Come get my live reaction of all the picks, especially the Chicago Bears pick. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys there. Also, huge news in the NFL world. The Jets and the Green Bay Packers have finally reached an agreement on Aaron Rodgers. The deal includes a second rounder this year, a first round pick swap this year, and a conditional first rounder in 2024. That is obviously huge news for the Chicago Bears. As you know, we can all admit that Aaron Rodgers did own the Chicago Bears. So it's nice to see Aaron Rodgers out of the NFC North and on his way to the New York Jets. I'm really happy that the Jets and the Green Bay Packers have officially got a deal done. So now he's out of the NFC North, and the Chicago Bears will no longer have to play Aaron Rodgers twice a year. So that's good news for Bears fans. But as we all know, it is NFL draft week. So happy draft week, Chicago Bears fans. I hope you guys are looking forward to Thursday night when the Bears currently hold the number 9 overall pick. I know that there's been a lot of rumors, a lot of buzz around what the Chicago Bears will do with the number 9 overall pick. I know I've come on here a lot to talk about different scenarios of what the Chicago Bears will do with the number 9 overall pick and give you guys my opinion on what the Bears would do with the pick. And currently a lot of Bears fans, including myself, are thinking that the Bears will possibly trade down. But there is a new report and possibly what the Chicago Bears will do with the number 9 overall pick, and I wanted to come on here and share this with you guys. According to Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer, he indicated that the Chicago Bears and Ryan Poles are honing in on one prospect in particular, and that is Ohio State's offensive tackle, Paris Johnson Jr. He had this to say: Bears GM Ryan Poles has done a ton of work on the offensive lineman, and a few people there told me that at Ohio State's pro day, he zeroed in pretty good on Johnson. The issue with Johnson lacking top-end strength can be addressed. He doesn't turn 22 until July, and he has an exemplary football character, which would lead you to believe he'll improve that in that area. Knowing the scouting tree that Poles is coming from, I think it'll be Paris, said an AFC exec. It's the size, the length, just having a pass blocking left tackle, it matches up. And there's also some more buzz saying that if Paris Johnson does not fall to the Bears to number 9 overall, because there's a very good chance that someone may pick Paris Johnson Jr., he'll be the first tackle off the board. I think most execs are pretty confident that he will be the first tackle off the board. So let's say Paris Johnson doesn't make it to number 9 overall to the Chicago Bears. Then they also said that Skoronski is another name that comes up here. And if both are gone, Poles could work to fortify his defensive line. So if both Peter Skoronski and Paris Johnson Jr. are gone for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears, that's when he would probably either trade down and try to collect more draft capital, or maybe just target and try to make his defensive line a whole lot better, which makes a lot of sense. Overall, Bears fans, this is no surprise to me. It's no surprise that Ryan Poles really likes Paris Johnson Jr. And Peter Skoronski. Obviously, when you look at Paris Johnson Jr., he's 6'6", 310 pounds, ultra athletic, can play both left tackle and right tackle. The anticipation that is he will play right tackle for the Chicago Bears. We've talked a lot about Paris Johnson Jr. Has familiarity playing with Justin Fields, so that's a plus. And he fits everything that Ryan Poles wants in his offensive lineman. So I would absolutely love to pick at number 9 if we were able to get Paris Johnson Jr. and bring him to Chicago. And same goes with Peter Skoronski. I know a lot of people are saying, you know what, his arms are short, blah, 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 this and that. This is what one exec had to say about Peter Skoronski, and I kind of agree with this notion. When you look at Peter Skoronski, yes, his fit may not be at right tackle, but there is a good possibility that he will be a really good guard in the NFL, and then he can be an above average right tackle in the NFL. So when you look at that way, I think I'd be fine with Peter Skoronski as well. But overall, I'm fine with the Chicago Bears just building the trenches. I don't want them to go out there and get a linebacker, for example. I would be okay with the defensive lineman, but I just feel like I want to see Ryan Poles do his best to get Justin Fields protection, because we all know that Justin Fields got sacked 55 times last year. And yes, I understand that the defensive line is also putrid, but I want to see Justin Fields actually have time to throw the football. And I think that starts with the offensive line. So I would be okay with Paris Johnson Jr. or Peter Skoronski at number 9. And I absolutely love the idea that if both of them are gone, you can trade back to number 17, maybe still select Darnell Wright from Tennessee, or take the best defensive lineman available while also adding some draft capital to help this rebuild for the Chicago Bears. So overall, Bears fans, this is no surprise that Ryan Poles is zeroing in on either Paris Johnson Jr. Or Peter Skoronski. I feel like both of those guys would come in and help this offensive line right away. They're day one starters to me. So I am definitely okay with the idea of the Bears selecting either Paris Johnson Jr. or Peter Skoronski. But like I said, Bears fans, this is finally the week that we will find out what the Chicago Bears will do with the number 9 overall pick. And I guess the one question I have for you guys is this. Do you guys think the Bears will stay at number 9 overall and select Paris Johnson Jr. or Peter Skoronski, or do you think they opt to just trade down, collect the draft capital, and take a guy like Darnell Wright? Let me know down below in the comment section. Once again, don't forget that I will be going live on Thursday for the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft, starting at 4:30 p.m. PST. So make sure you mark your calendars and make sure you come join me for that live stream. It will be a lot of fun. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, for all new Bears podcasts right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You can go and subscribe